Hi everyone. This week's parsha is Parashat Balak. We read about the king of Moab, Balak, who is an enemy of the Jewish people, and he will call Bilam, a non-Jewish seer, to come and curse the Jewish people. After a few back and forths with God, Bilam will eventually set off to meet up with Balak and to curse the Jewish people. God is very angry, and Bilam will be riding on a donkey, and we have this famous story from the Torah of this talking donkey. And in many ways, it could be seen as a parody of what it means to be a seer. But I also think it points out to us that there are moments when we have to evaluate our own actions and see ourselves for who we really are or who we really hope to be. So here's how the story goes. Bilam will be riding on his donkey, and the donkey will have a vision, not the seer. The seer won't be able to see the angel that's right in front of him, but the donkey will be able to see it. And it's a frightening sight, and the donkey will veer off the road and end up in a field, and Bilam, unable to see the angel, will beat the donkey, wondering why she headed off into the field. And then the angel will appear to the donkey again, and the donkey will veer off and will crush Bilam's foot against a wall. Bilam again will be very angry and will beat on the donkey. And then the third time around, again, the angel will appear on the road. The donkey will have no way to get off the road, and it will just sit down underneath Bilam. And he is so mad. He gets off the donkey. He beats the donkey with a stick. And at that moment, God opens the mouth of the donkey. And the donkey says, basically, "Why are you hitting me? Haven't I been a good animal for you all these years?" And Bilam says to the donkey, "You've made a mockery of me." But of course, Bilam is in some ways being mocked, not so much by the donkey, but by God, pointing out that this seer can't even see. Even for us who are not seers, I think that this story is a good reminder that there are moments, and we're not proud of them, but there are moments where we finally look at ourselves and the way we've been behaving, and we say, who am I? What am I doing? I am in some ways a mockery of myself. I'm acting in ways which are just not in keeping with who I am, who I think of myself as. It is not the person who I see when I look in the mirror, and it's definitely not the person that I want to be. And I can imagine that at that moment, having a donkey talk to him, Bilam was saying the same thing. If we're lucky, we have people in our lives who will be a mirror for us, will point out to us those moments when we're really not acting like ourselves, like our best selves. Sometimes we have to see it ourselves. We won't be able to hear other people point out that we're acting foolishly in ways which actually mock our own values and our own beliefs. And we have to struggle hard to really see how we're really acting in the world. But one way or another, we know that if we don't have these people in our lives, and we should be thankful for them, or if we aren't able to see who we really are, we end up not being who we really want to be. We end up doing foolish things, acting in harmful ways, and that's not who we want to be. So even though it took a talking donkey to point this out to Bilam, hopefully in less dramatic ways, but no less important ways, we can see our own actions for what they are, and we can strive to live in a way through our actions which really match with who we are inside, with our beliefs, and with our hopes for the way we can have an impact on the world around us. I hope you have a chance to read all of Parashat Balak this coming Shabbat, and I'll wish you a Shabbat Shalom.